Welcome back to the Blood and Wine DLC of The Witcher 3. We've got Ozzy here with me today, and we're ready to hop back into some things. So, we just did the quest with the white for Regis, where basically we either had the option to go get the saliva or some of its brew. So I decided to sit and have a meal with the white and break the curse, and we did break the curse, and then it was a lady, and then we brought her to our vineyard, and so that is where she is. So we'll have to check back in on that later, see what the deal is. Interested? Now we're gonna go bring him the stuff for the ritual to summon the guy, so that hopefully he stops murdering everyone. Neat. All right, back at the grave. Careful, Geralt. Tripping. Can you free roam after you beat the maiden game? Oh, absolutely. You can go do whatever. You can go start the DLCs. You can go finish up other things. Hello there, Regis.
Think
I like the cauldron.
Hand'll make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands.
Okay.
A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
They have like a whole vampire code. I gotta hurry up and read these books, you know. I read Twilight quick enough. This also has vampires. Come on. Helpful, yeah?
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire
So
who
he's
should
gonna-
be willing to help. Right, Regis?
Right?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna
but
fail in whatever he was
alas,
doing. Come on.
none such exists.
What?
Not sure
I'm sorry,
I
Regis.
understand
I
what
should
the
believe in you,
problem
but
is.
come on.
Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell.
So you wanna fight?
As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity.
You can just call it that.
And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
For Geralt?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Oh, good. So, the plan?
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesham Mutna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Great.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head?
Calling them mosquitoes,
In any
no.
case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Oh, okay. Well, sounds like we were gonna fight, but it sounds like he's saying we're not gonna fight, so we'll see which one happens.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart,
Recovering
Geralt.
addict.
But you must remain
Okay.
calm. I have no choice.
Oh my. Regis is like, yeah, I really tried to find another
As
way
things
around
stand,
this.
The die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
It's cool looking. Oh.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Do you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less
like,
control
no.
I shall have of my faculties.
Forward.
I really prefer not to hurt you.
I feel like we're definitely gonna fight. Hopefully not, though. Why did he
You
take the
lead.
potion so soon? Rough.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
I like our armor. Does look good with the dye, doesn't it?
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher level part of the blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
I'm sorry, human husbandry and care? Human livestock provide the herd with conditions that on the one hand guarantee their survival, but on the other hand do not extend too far beyond the minimum needs for survival. It should be borne in mind that people are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning, and instincts that allow them to gain as much as possible from their environment. In terms of husbandry, this means humans will always try to obtain more than we give them. It is recommended, therefore, to provide each individual with a place to sleep, a meal twice a day, and permanent access to water. These conditions, which might seem overly luxurious to some, ensure the optimal production of high-quality hemoglobin. More details on diet in later chapters. Also essential is access to air, without which humans die within minutes. There is no need to be concerned about the ability for human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. If they are ensured a minimal existence, and males and females are mixed, they will copulate irrespective of whether they are in captivity or not. What am I reading? This is dark. It is worth mentioning here that there's a school of thought that suggests treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom. This allegedly ensures a greater amount of favorable elements in the blood and makes it tastier. However, it is worth mentioning that this method of husbandry is much more difficult and requires emotional bonding techniques, which will be discussed in the following chapters.
Human
Okay.
husbandry and care?
Yeah,
Is
that's
for real?
like
The
what?
author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil
Is it?
here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
I'm lighting the lights. Let there be fire.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well,
Snake?
what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Battery cage versus free range humans. What? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? These are the guys who made Cyberpunk, right? Yeah? What? Did I pick up some good gear? I'll have to look. I'm a little distracted by this. Battery cage? The placing of them in a closed, restricted space with permanent access to air, food, and water. They're not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive the entirety of their lives. Free range involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat, or simulating it closely, establishing villages, making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on its owner. The most effective method for making a human individual dependent is guaranteeing its safety and permanent access to high-quality feed. It is worth adding that a human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drunk, which limits the production of noradrenaline and cortisol, which has a negative impact on the taste of the blood. There's a certain pleasure... Okay, I think that's enough of reading these books. I think I'm done here.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally did not.
He's like, it
lay
wasn't
hand
me.
to it.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Dettlaff's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Okay. Here we go.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past.
Doesn't even
if
want
it's
to tell me.
all right with
That's good.
Whose is this cliff?
you. Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Dettlaff's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east.
Okay,
beyond
so
the
we've
Blue
already
Mountains.
seen that one.
Whose is this cliff?
No, that's
Amaran.
not.
They ventured beyond the sea.
I was trying
Whose
to.
is this cliff?
Amaran.
I was trying
They ventured
to light
beyond
the
the sea.
torch. Whatever. Transcript of a conversation with a lower being. I'm scared. I don't understand. You don't know what fear is? No. What is fear? It's a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I've carried out tests in my laboratory on people, and I discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about her child and think only about how to avoid pain. So, fear would be similar to pain? No. Pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. What you say is very interesting. I think I will have to examine your heart in the laboratory. What do you mean, examine? I mean examine! Take it out and subject it to a proper examination. But sir, that would kill me. Yes, your mortality is a great inconvenience, but it was not me who created your species, and I'm not responsible for its excessive frailty. Okay. So, Regis.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is
Yeah.
something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent
Oh,
of
were those
blood he
people
could
in
not
there
taste.
in the cage
Thus,
with
they
him?
also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
Okay.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
Did you gather that
I'd
from
like to be
the
able to
human
turn
livestock
back time,
books, Geralt?
Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward.
That
Fine.
was awkward.
I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
What can I do here? Come on. That's what we can do. When in doubt, hard. You know, it's like Fusoda in Skyrim. Just fixes everything.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat stench is so thick I wager it carries clear to no good.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are
I
made
need
of
a quick
an alloy
save.
that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Uh-oh.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Good luck, Regis! Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna hold him, but good luck! Feel like I'm definitely preparing for a boss fight.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
Alright.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go.
Yeah, we gotta stay away from
Just
those.
smell the blood.
Uh-oh, yeah. Sorry, Regis. Hang in there. Okay, that was helpful. Oh yeah, that. Exploding.
It grows worse. I shall overcome.
Good. I can hear more coming.
Good, that was not too bad because we had Jordan, magic trap. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
I'll let you out? That's scary.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother
Yeah, just hang out a few hours. Oh god.
Get you out of here.
Yeah, I should start using more of the bombs. True. Yeah, what about it? He looks good. I mean, he does look much better than before, to be fair.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Geralt's got this, don't worry.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I
Yeesh.
fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
I don't want to fight him. Yeah, what? What was that?
Never expected it to be like that.
Yikes.
You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
He's
But
like,
we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No. Because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt.
he's guilty about
Enormous
it, so he
debt
did that.
I owe
Okay.
Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Anyways, finished it.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
How does that look? Been a really cool quest. What? Creepy. Okay, well, I guess let's see. The past, I get. Like, let's see what happens.
Actually, let me take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand.
Uh-oh.
A meeting.
Sir,
Council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Okay. Got it under control?
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
Huh.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Very- Yeah, the guy that found it? Okay. So violent. Oh, there's the pouch. Yeah. What in... Oh. He's having a hard time controlling this, it looks like, and so he cut it off his own hand. Because he killed him, but it doesn't look like he meant to. His hand grow back? Stay away from that kid. Then his friend is gone. Well,
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And
yeah,
entirely
what is
unlike the Dettlaff
happening
I know.
to him?
See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Huh. Yeah, more YouTube uploads tomorrow. Huh.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That tracks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Okay. Oh, you can't fully see. His head is like hanging off. Let me see if I can rotate him slow enough. Oh, I startled him. Oh no. Hi, buddy. Hello. You're very cute, you know? Yes. Interesting. So now we have to go find the person who appeared in the vision. All right. So we have some side quests and things to do, but I think I'd like to go do this next thing here, right? Take a look around before we go. Oh. Light the fire. Okay, I have no idea how to get out of here. I'm assuming some stairs up. Yes. Okay. Onward we go.
Caught you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sir?
This much. Right?
What? What's happening
So how
here?
would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
Oh
A
my.
far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Gotta go beat up the kid.
Just who
Yeah.
the spit are you?
Like what? His father. A witcher, not your concern. I think that doesn't matter.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep Dettlaff insults us. We'll pummel the swine
People
first,
really come up
then
with some
spike
creative-
the piglet. Get him!
Creative names for Geralt.
No, now let's not
Okay, rude.
We'll break your legs!
Circle him!
Okay,
Circle
rude.
him!
You to head scofflaws and cheats.
I like how they're all just screaming.
It's not allowed. That kind of beating feast is over.
Oop.
That's enough of that.
Gotcha. I don't know. Everyone's just screaming. It's good. It just adds to the sense of chaos. I like it.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Making things difficult for me. No, nothing. Just a simple misunderstanding, you know? Nothing happened here.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Oh, how kind. Yeah, what do you have in mind?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true.
Oh, good.
They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you,
No.
sir?
Don't
Partners?
do that.
Let me think about it.
Okay, that's good. No, mods, you guys are doing awesome. Appreciate it. This game is quite a game. There's a lot going on in this game. I have to say, this is a... It's not a simple one.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Girl, it's like they're not coated in filth. What are you talking about? They're fine. I like them this way.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall,
Sorry,
elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
Oh.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
Hey, Carol's
What?
face.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
I respect it.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Let's negotiate.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Not 500. Oh, I get to negotiate down this time. Oh. 350. Come on. That is more than fair.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Excuse me? His annoyance level is how much? You're joking. He's... $4.15.
It's not quite... I don't know...
Maybe I should have used witchcraft. My goodness. $4.50. Take it or leave it.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
He's like, no.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
Welcome back.
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
Already paid him.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Why,
Worth
thank
checking.
you.
Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
He's like, those are gross. Come back, okay?
Dreadful.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Candy? No? No. Not for someone with such a business
door,
venture.
one the bootblack mentioned.
There it is.
matters not that a
Quick
man's
save.
as fit as a fiddle if he never keeps his late.
450 wasted? No. Invested. In that kid's future business. I support
Won't
it.
budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Dettlaff, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Oh. He didn't knock. Is that not a rule for vampires here? Apparently not.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull.
He's like, no.
Come.
I don't want stuff. No shiny trinkets for Regis? Come on. Come on. Gotta be something random he likes to collect. What would he collect? Like, not spoons, but something else, like, random.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
So he was here.
Let's look around.
So this place is kind of creepy. Why is the rocking horse just going?
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Oh, Geralt feeling sentimental. How cute.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
The Geralt likes shiny trinket.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
What? What does that mean? Broken and abandoned or something? Like what?
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
What is that on the wall? More like, who is that? Okay, hang on, let me... Like, what?
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
I don't know.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look.
Okay, so the
This
ink...
slick is stained.
With wine. Not much to
Wine?
go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
They do like wine here.
Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
So... Let's keep looking.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Because there was more here to interact with.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Huh.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders?
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Creepy
Dettlaff
music.
van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on
What?
her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's
This was
finger.
very important to find.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Ooh.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally.
He's
but
like,
they
I
never
mean,
live
yeah,
long.
but
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
why do you believe that?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Huh. So I'm
Dettlaff
assuming...
ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
So, who did this?
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's
Why is
lover.
that?
Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Oh, clearly? I don't know about that. But, okay.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff?
Yeah,
He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand.
What do you mean?
Assuring him of a
How?
friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Oh.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Huh. Maybe I should have said maybe there's more investigate. Just how odd. I think I got everything in here. Like, weird. Can I?
Geralt, I'd never wished.
Yeah, I know. Dettlaff's.
I know.
suppose
It's fine.
not.
I just want to see if I can. Okay, I can't ask him how they met.
Been meaning to ask you. How'd you and Dettlaff meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years, I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth, I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances.
The plasma
One
crowd.
of whom was Dettlaff. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. Dettlaff thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
Love it.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Okay. I'm not gonna say what if. We'll get there when we get there.
Take care, Regis.
Yeah, playing Cyberpunk is largely what inspired me to play through this game. And I'm very happy that it did. Eviction notice. Non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping. Oh no. These are the people who are supposed to be murdered. So, let's take a look. So I don't want to go back to the Duchess yet. We will probably leave that for Monday. But before we call it or anything for tonight, let's consider what else we want to do. So... this is level 37. We're level 46 now? You're joking. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so let's go do a contract or two. This one is also kind of interesting. An unusual contract notice. Someone specifically was calling for Geralt of Rivia. Let's go do this one. Sounds kind of cool. Big Game Hunter, Count Belladal. Go over here and we'll travel up that way. We should also go back to our house and see if that lady has anything to say. See if she's doing better. Also, Gwent is a good idea. Thank you guys all for being here and hanging out, and just hope you guys are having a nice, relaxing weekend and
Run, Roach.
enjoying some Witcher.
Hey, over here, please!
Mountains out of molehills, Vilma. I shall be better than fine.
What?
I must insist, Count. You'll be much...
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need spiders
Need a
killed
maid
urgently.
with a broom,
Okay.
not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing
My
webs.
favorite.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will.
He's like, yeah, don't care.
Smash
Kill
the
it.
rogues,
Thanks.
will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
175.
I knew we would agree terms.
Fair.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Okay, we'll go do that in a minute, but let's do what we came here for.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice?
Hello there.
Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it.
You did call for Geralt of Rivia.
Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. Not something we witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you.
What is it?
I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to... preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise.
They're like, protection?
My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Okay. He's like, I don't care about danger. I care about my wife worrying. Who are you?
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Cavir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to, partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could,
Geralt's
surely.
like, why me?
But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares
Look,
stop
he's just
me?
trying to get away from his guards.
So this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir.
Oh, you
or
need something
another.
fun.
She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Yes. Job?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, the Parastysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A paracesta what?
It's
A
like
camera?
a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions,
Sort of.
Based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts
What's
to,
going on with
yes.
the weather right now?
Except
Okay.
you will first have to track down
Stormy.
the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
You better be paying nicely for this.
Pretty
Come on.
unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
200? Give me 250 at least, please.
Sublime!
Thank you.
With a deal!
Sure.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their
Hope
ranges
it's
on the
waterproof.
map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn.
I mean, there's
Proper
a
light,
storm,
see?
so.
It's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life.
Wait out that storm. Beautiful.
Well, the wide and wild world beckons.
Is that a cloud falling?
The light now is perfect.
I don't think it's a cloud. No, it's just fuzz in the air. Okay. The map. Am I supposed to just, like, read the map? Oh, goodness. I think it was showing, like, over here?
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here.
Okay, so now it's gonna show us. So over here, yeah, it's over this way. All right.
Those guards of yours.
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings.
Oh yeah, and he can
Believe
die.
me,
Cool.
They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish
Can we run?
to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtler for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
It's like, do not kill things unless they attack us. All right, noted. Quick save. I just
Map
want to see
says
him
there
use
should
that
be
machine
panthers
thing.
around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
The magical
But
camera.
one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Okay.
Heard something. Grunting,
giant bear.
panting. Something like a bear.
I see a
I'm
bear.
not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Okay, next. Oh, panthers?
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Can you see them now? Can you see them? I can. Do we have to get closer to the panthers?
An excellent day for capturing mugs.
Traps disarmed? Is that a good? Oh, is this one stuck in a trap?
Poachers.
Oh, they're stuck in
Snares.
traps.
Looks
Oh,
like
that's
they were
why.
hunting for a bear.
Oh.
And they got caught instead.
That's why they're not moving. Oh.
You help the mother.
Give it a shot.
Oh no.
Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You brilliant. You free. Brilliant. You freeing it.
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Peristomax upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Okay, I should...
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Is that trap disarmed again now? Okay, hopefully it doesn't work anymore, right? Disarm. No more.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
Monotonous.
Never boring, though.
I mean, I suppose.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
What?
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Geralt.
Nothing. Just asking.
Geralt. Geralt, no. Geralt, no. Where's he? Buddy, what are you doing?
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Oh. You should probably avoid that. Let's go this way. Is he gonna catch up? Buddy! Here we go. There he is. Trying to avoid the danger. This is a fun random quest. It's kind of different, you know? Nature walk. Exactly. Giant centipedes. Sounds like giant centipedes.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Okay. I don't want to get too close to the sound. What if it, like, goes out? Out of the ground.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest.
Yeah.
We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Nice and easy.
Here, maybe? Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
As he runs over here. He better not mess this up.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Uh-oh.
An excellent day for capturing moments.
Hope he's ready.
Thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now.
This is such a random quest.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go.
Okay.
Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, Geralt knows his peacocks.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic.
I love his...
They say you can exert influence
Contraption.
over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Okay. Here we go.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them.
I mean,
There will be a treat for her.
I was all about, like, peacocks. They were, like, my favorite animal for, like, a while when I was younger, so that tracks. Had their feathers, had the earrings
We're
and everything.
close. Eyes in the back of your head.
Totally. And they do make that, like, screech. Those are all very accurate. A
feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Follow their trail, okay. I love how they just sound like a combination between like a cat screaming, meowing, and like a lady like screaming. Like it. It's good. Oh. Or yeah, like a cat and like a baby.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Oh. I didn't wait until he's ready.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a
Look at them, I'm
masterpiece.
sorry.
Smile,
I'm sorry,
please.
birds. I've done it. No, they're running around in a panic. No. That can't be good for them.
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Ah! Geralt! Save me!
You can just keep doing that.
Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe
yeah,
I've
go
had
home
my
now.
fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
Ooh, use Yrden on those? I bet that works nicely. And yeah, I love Lord of the Rings.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
Yes. Was something wrong?
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own.
Oh.
She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
I mean, we do own a vineyard, so
Thanks.
let's
I've one
talk.
other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Not my sort of thing. So long. Sure, I'll go.
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
Well, we'll have to go. Wait until noon tomorrow? Let's go do the one other thing real fast. Didn't we get a contract to go kill some spiders? Well, should we just wait? Where's the picnic? Let's just wait and then go to the picnic, right?
My hand shakes so...
So, okay, so I need to go, hang on. I need to go to the map. And then I need to go here. And then we gotta travel over there.
I cannot hold my tools.
Cool. And then we'll plan on wrapping it up tonight, and we'll be back Monday with a whole new week ahead of us. Zoop. Did I do the Marlene quest? I started that one, and it looks like we need to go back and talk to her, so we'll do that next time. The vintner's contract I was looking for. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Meditate until noon. Oh, look at this. A party. Party time.
Going down with a fever. Harbor innumerable fascinating secrets. Its picturesque meadows.
My dearest, everything here is good. For several days now, the sun has been shining and is quite hot.
This side of the Yaruga.
Why is she just talking? Thank you. For several days now, the sun has been shining and it is quite hot, so the window in Clarissa's room is open almost all day. If you could see her little face when rays of sunlight hit it, pure joy. She looks like she was before the accident. If it gets a bit warmer, I will have her chair taken to the garden. The day before yesterday, Master Boivard's wife, Elisa, visited us. You remember her, don't you? When the Boivards moved to Kovir, all the society ladies were scared of inviting her to dine, as she seemed to be either mad or some sort of self-taught witch. This was all because, despite not having the right education, she made magic ointments and cosmetics. It is said that she even spent 3 years in the Dragon Mountains learning from some elven sorceress. You know I don't pay much heed to gossip, which is why then, when the butler announced her, I immediately invited her in for a glass of lemonade. It turns out she's an exceedingly charming person, and stories of her alleged witchcraft are highly exaggerated. She actually studied for 3 years at Aretuza, but because of some bad investments made by her father, she had to leave the academy. She left, however, with good knowledge of plants and their magical applications. She brought with her a healing ointment, which I have to rub into Clarissa's legs each morning and evening for 10 days. When the treatment is complete, Elisa promises to visit us again to see the results and advise us further. I have a good feeling about this woman. In my next letter, I'll tell you what happened with the treatment she recommended. Take care of yourself, my dearest. I beg that you don't overreact and do something silly. If something happened to you, I wouldn't know what to do. I love you, Arabella. This reminds me of Arabella from Baldur's Gate.
What is it? The Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is seen here, proudly displaying its remarkable chitin and calcium carbonate carapace.
Yes, this no ointment could help me.
Where did you hear this?
A Witcher taming peacocks. Yes. The White Wolf taming Beauclair centipedes. I like how he's in that one. The selfie, it's good. Girls and a panther.
Ow! It's wonderful to meet the subject of the Baron's new cycle. Such an opportunity. Enjoy the exhibit.
Oh. Work doth one no.
Am I supposed to...
Doth one gratify.
Where's Count Belladal? Where is he?
Greetings.
Greetings and you're welcome.
Watch it.
Stuck hey there. So bent out of shape.
Excuse
Says he's supposed to be here.
Worked hard.
Look around first. Ooh, seems like some fancy food here.
Three goblets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
Master Boivard. Thanks for her magical ointment for Clarissa. Which one is that?
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems. Not
Serious.
Both
Had to look
male and
around first.
female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
I'd love to have it in my home. How's your daughter?
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return.
I'm sure she'd love to see
En
you,
route
though.
home, I mean to pass through Dolblathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards.
Yeah, and the red bird, the CDPR logo. Haha.
Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most.
It's like not everyone, not everyone.
fortunately.
Why bother?
Just most.
Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece.
This is trash.
It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Okay. Well, you have fun with that. Goodbye.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
That's a good quest. That's a good one. Alright, anything else here? Grab all that stuff. And quite a party here.
We are to drink naught but
Water? Where did you hear this?
Appearances deceive, Witcher.
What are these conversations?
What's got your danglies in advice?
Okay, I think we're gonna call it here. Oh yeah, this was the one that the random like cave that needed to be cleared out, but I think all of that stuff is going to be a later sort of situation. Oh yeah, that's right. We never even made it up here. Like, yeah, we have a lot more to do still. So we're gonna call it here, and we will be back the next time. Beautiful.